saying, "I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time," he said, "I'm not a selfish player. If the defense..."
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here's Embiid. Simmons with it. He's picked up by KD. Shot clock at 6. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Now here's Embiid, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
It's the Nets now. And here's Harden. Passes it to Irving. Harden scanning the floor. To the paint, here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Lobbed up there for Durant. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Harden outside. Back to Irving. Nets passing it around. Harden can't hit. The 76ers are gone. 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harris kicks to Green. Back to Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
Here is Harden. Outside, KD. On the wing, Irving. Back to Durant from deep three-point range from beyond the arc and then some. KD's got 5.
When you've got the kind of game and shot Durant has, you don't lack for confidence. He is ready to catch and fire whenever he gets the opportunity.
Now here's Curry. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And finished off by KD.
Boy, how about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. The more bodies going up court, the better.
Here's Embiid. Back to Curry. Durant with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And Harden with the stuff.
Those long arms of Durant helping on the break there. KD still got it all started there.
Green finds Harris over Harden. Harris's shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 5. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harden.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Simmons. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 5 on the clock. Griffin with the steal. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu is checked in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself a reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception is the combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature.
That was terrific!
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Brooklyn.
Outside Jordan. Irving looking for an opening. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Outside Hill. To the middle, Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Man, that's just phenomenal basketball from Hill. Carving up the defense with his slick passing ability.
Now, here is Irving. Defended by Milton. Three-pointer. He doesn't hit that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. On the wing, Milton. And the 3 off target.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And stolen by Scott. Lays it up and banks it in. Brooklyn leading by 5. Now Irving. I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Offensive rebound. Jordan. Back to Irving. It's stolen by Milton. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Hill.
Really good recognition that time by Hill. Read the floor, fight nicely, and finished with ease.
Outside Irving. Jeff Green on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. They need this one. Scott pulls it in.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Howard, the pass to Milton. Back to Howard. Milton finds Howard.
An aggressive player who draws attention. Howard is used to getting hit by the defense and plays quite well through contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Harris passes to Griffin. High post, KD. Shoots over Scott with the putback. And Griffin stays with it. And the Nets lead by 3.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Hill passes to Howard.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Hill.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
Pass to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh my goodness.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Stolen by Durant. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. The putback.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
The 76ers trail by 6. Outside, Simmons. Curry outside. Harden grabs the miss. And here again, the Nets in transition. Up the court they go. The wide open look for Durant. No good from outside. He gets it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Net. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of it's Brooklyn out in front at the half. And as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted its share of critics. They say flops, travels, or that he dominates the ball. Shaq, what do you think?
Listen. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Simmons is out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Harris. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now here's Durant. Clock at 6. From deep. Green with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Durant. Green comes in for Joe Harris. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Pass to Johnson. Irving with it. Here's Griffin. And Curry pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside, Simmons. And there's the pass to Green. Now Howard. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Simmons. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Johnson. And here is Irving. Jordan, high post. Over Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender. This is what he stamped that one with.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Then for the Nets, Kevin Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. James Harden comes in for Tyler Johnson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. The 76ers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Embiid with the steal.
It's really been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Passes it to Durant. On the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Outside, Simmons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Nets leading by 4. 1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Simmons against Dinwiddie. Durant up top. He's got 9. And Green now, top of the key. Clock at 4. And Embiid with the block.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. The 76ers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Harris. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Down low, here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Simmons, 6 to shoot. The putback, and Embiid is right there. Embiid's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
Jordan finds KD. Shot on the wing. Simmons pulls it in.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the net. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
It's back to Hill. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Harden. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2. Harden outside. Outside, KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Hey, I know Durant makes it look really easy, but I tell you what, folks, there's a lot of hard work and repetition behind what he shows you in the game.
There's the feed to Scott. Howard trying to free himself up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
At the line for your 76ers.
That's good from Scott. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Simmons against Harden. Puts it up. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Simmons, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. Embiid with the steal.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Curry passes to Scott. Outside, Green. Back to Scott. And finished off by Scott.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And stolen by Simmons. Jumps up, and Simmons slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Outside Irving. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. Floats one. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
Simmons looking it over. Pass to Embiid. Green with the ball. Guarded by Harris. Pass to Curry. And Griffin sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant's got the ball. And KD throws it down.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Curry kicks to Scott. And finished off by Scott.
A precision pass for Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here is Harden. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Outside, Simmons. He dishes it to Scott. Outside for Simmons. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Harden outside. He's off on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. Curry outside. Eyes yet again. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, even early. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward spot. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 roaming the paint. Bogdanovich against Curry. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Fantastic move by John Collins. If you give him an opening, he will attack off the bounce. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Curry against Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. Missed inside.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract. Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. Dunn against Simmons. Dunn passes to Capella. Back to Dunn. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 3. Shoots it up. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Outside Curry. Over Dunn. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. The feed to Hunter. Left side Collins. That shot misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Simmons. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Simmons. Green left side. 5 on the clock. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Done outside. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Here's Capella. Done outside. The 3 from Bogdanovich. That's tipped. At the elbow, it's Simmons. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Chris Dunn did not like that.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Dunn dishes to Hunter. Back to Dunn. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. Here's Green. Pass to Harris. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Good awareness from Hunter. Puts himself in a position to finish that play.
Simmons looking it over. Pass to Curry, back to Simmons, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Now, here is Young. Back to Williams. He kicks it to Young. The pass to Snell. This one for 3. Young, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Curry finds Green, and that one good.
For his career, more than half of Green's shots have been three-pointers, but he can also hurt you a little in the lane.
Young with the ball. It's good.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Outside Curry. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Scott. Then it's George Hill, and it's Korkmaz in at the small forward. Rebound by the Hawks.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Another miss by Young.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Hill. Philadelphia moving the ball around. On the wing, Milton. Tries again. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Williams attacking. And Okongwu slams it in.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Hill passes to Korkmaz. From the low block, Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Gallinari outside. Young in the corner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The 76ers have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks shooting for the game at 42%. Snell kicks to Williams. Back to Snell. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Snell's got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta.
Love seeing Tony battle for the bucket. That has to make his coaches happy.
Hill, no good. For 3. Snell, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Now the 76ers on the break. Lobbed up there for Howard.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Young outside. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 1.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
And here is Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Howard in the post. Off on the layup. Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Okongwu slams it in.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Hilton the pass to Korkmaz. And it's Trae Young with the rebound.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Snell from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
And really, Snell needs no time at all to get his jump shot off. He's looking to score once he gets the pass.
And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Atlanta making some changes. Atlanta leading by 6. Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Embiid. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Down against Simmons. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
To me, Chris Dunn has all the tools to be really good. Has to cut down on the turnovers and has to keep working on that jump shot.
And the wide open shot from Green. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the first half is
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was free. And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Dunn kicks to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Safety move. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. The difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. High post shot. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Hunter. Bogdanovich has got 7.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Embiid, the pass to Harris. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. To the inside. Here's Hunter. Makes it off the glass. Hunter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
And Simmons slams it in.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Outside Curry. Outside Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here's Okongwu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Ben Simmons. The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The 76ers trail by 9. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Milton. Puts it up from 12. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Gallinari outside. Nobody near Williams. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the paint. From the paint. Howard can't hit.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Gallinari finds Young for the 3. And Gallinari with the 3. And the Hawks lead by 10.
A consistent shooter. Gallinari can light the tree from deep.
Here's Milton. It's blocked. They retain possession. Hill has the open look. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Young. No good that time. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Korkmaz. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, take it at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Williams kicks to Young. From deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
On the wing, Hill. He's guarded by Williams. Milton the pass to Howard. Back to Milton. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 7 rebounds in the game. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Okongwu. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The 76ers trail by 9. And it's Hill penetrating. It's good.
The agility from George Hill, knifing through the D and stretching out to finish the play.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Young looking around. Gallinari up top. Rebounded by Howard.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Milton. His three-pointers off the mark. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Okongwu. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Howard is out there with Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. Then it's George Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the three. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Korkmaz. Good on the shot.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Here's Snell. Offline with his three. And Hill has it in the corner. Inside. Gallinari with the steal. It's Young on the wing. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Timeout.
Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
Let me tell you, off the catch, Trae Young transfers the ball into his shot pocket as quickly as anyone.
And the 76ers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
And finished off by Collins.
Continue to expand his arsenal. John Collins has become a legitimate go-to scorer.
Right side Simmons, and Harris wide open. He shoots. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta leading by 10. And a foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons against Dunn. Collins kicks to Dunn. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry wide open, and that one goes long. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. Dunn dishes to Collins. Back to Dunn. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Simmons can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 10. To the inside. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Great look, but off the mark. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, and guys, with Simmons, you get it all. The shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
Free throw good, Curry. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Knocked loose. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Outside Bogdanovich. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Dunn looking over the floor. And Dunn with the slam.
Look at Chris Dunn. How important is that for him to hit big shots?
Now Simmons in the corner. It's Harris. A three-pointer off the mark.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Collins kicks to Hunter. Bogdanovich against Kerr. A baseline J. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Curry outside, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Kicks it to Dunn. Back to Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. And there's Collins on the assist from Dunn.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
It's stolen by Capella. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Now, here's Dunn. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nets, Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. Now here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Dunn passes to Bogdanovich. Over Irving. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And Brooklyn has possession, following the bucket by the Hawks.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Collins passes to Capella, and yes, it's good.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Down against Harden. There's the triple. No good there. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Griffin with the steal. And the pass to Irving. No good on that one. Ready by Bogdanovich.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Collins wide open. He fires. Off target from outside.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And the rejection by Collins. Here's the break. Lets it go. Rejected by Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now, here is Harden.
Come to me.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Harden on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. No good from Irving.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Harden scanning the floor. Out to Harris. Back to Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Dinwiddie. And it's off the back rim. No good. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson outside. They get a hand on it. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Jordan. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks on top, up 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, Green is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Irving against Young. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And so it's Brooklyn with it. 4-point game. 4 on the shot clock. Irving passes to Luwawu. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Young outside. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. Young's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now Irving. No points in the game yet for him. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks. Young passes to Okongwu. The high post shot, and the shot falls short this time. The Nets shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far, and it's Irving missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving was really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Green taking his time here. Down low, trying to get something going. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
On its way from Young for 2. Gallinari wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Irving dishes to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Young's shot is off.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started. Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Gallinari outside. Back to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Boy, the utility of Lou Williams is absolutely tremendous. This guy can start, but he's obviously spent the majority of his career as a 6th man.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harden's checked in, and Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Young. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Nets trail by 5. Here's Harden. Collins grabs the miss. It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. Dinwiddie passes to Harden. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Dinwiddie with it, and guarded by Capella. Dinwiddie kicks to Harden. From deep. Another miss by Harden. The Hawks leading by 6. Bogdanovich wide open. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Dinwiddie outside. Bobbed up there for Green. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above. And
if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Capella in at the 5. Home in the paint.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Harden has a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 9 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now, here's Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Durant way outside. And the Nets, another 3.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter. He can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Irving's checked in for Johnson. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Harden the pass to Irving. Harris outside. Pass to Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. For the tie. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Hawks leading. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The Hawks again can't hit. Right side, Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to KD. For the lead. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Harden against Dunn. Harden kicks to Durant. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Dunn with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Collins passes to Capella. Blake Griffin pulls it in. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Back to Irving. For the tie. And that one drops. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Collins back to Bogdanovich over Durant. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Johnson surveying the floor. Kicks it to Brown. And stolen by Bogdanovich. For the finish. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Passes it to Llewellyn. Back to Johnson. It's Jordan on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Snell. Releases. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Snell's got his second basket. Nets trail by 6.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here. Well,
that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
The pass to Brown. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks lead by 4. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Harden out there with Irving. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harris in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. Atlanta on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Harden outside. Pass to Harris. 5 to shoot. And here's KD for 3. Drops in the tray. Durant's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Nets. Pass to Young. And here's Gallinari. Young, right side, on the money from 12 feet away. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter, still Young, just over a minute play. Young against Irving. Back to Harden. Passes to Irving. Right side Durant, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Lou Williams. Collins with it, guarded now by Durant. Collins dishes to Capella, over to the left wing. And there's Hunter on the assist from Capella.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Harden with it. The pass to Durant. That misses, had a chance to tie it there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The kick out to Young. All alone. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Harden against Dunn. Harden right side. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Young passes to Capella. Dunn looking over the floor. 2 minutes. Here's Young, and Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Harden. There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Irving. Shot clock at 6. Irving double team. Outside for Griffin. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Young. And the layup falls. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Young with the steal. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:04 left in the game. Dunn kicks to Young. Ball's not loose. Stolen by Harden. Here's Harris. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, Mr. Harris in the clutch. Welcome to the show.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
It counts.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Young against Irving. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're up by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bogdan Bogdanović.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And it's Irving missing. And so the Hawks take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
76ers showing off their style as they arrive at the arena today. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at center. Outside, Simmons. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. You want to try to tie him down? He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. He does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Harden against Simmons. Pass to Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Lock at 6. To the paint. Here's Durant. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Irving looking for an opening. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute animal when it comes to hammering it home.
And here's Harden. At the elbow, Irving. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. From deep three-point range, they get it back.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Outside Irving. Kicks to Harden. He feeds it to Griffin. Shoots over Embiid. And the rejection by Embiid. And there's Green on the assist from Harris. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Simmons against Harden. 4 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And Durant gets it to go.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open. It's hard to find.
At the top of the key, Embiid. Curry is inside. Defended by Durant. Curry gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
40 seconds left to play in the first. Harden dishes to Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. The 3. And Curry pulls it down.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And that one's good. Durant.
When he's out in the open floor and has a head of steam, there really isn't any way you can slow him down.
Outside, Simmons. They kick it out to Green. Shoots from the corner. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And so it's Philadelphia bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Howard is out there with Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at the guard position. Brown outside. No good with the triple. Philadelphia leading by 7.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35 minutes.
Oh, wow!
Nice! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Outside Irving. Over Hill. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Bounce pass from Milton. Thybulle finds Scott. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Irving passes to Brown. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. James Harden. He's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden. It's the Nets now. 9-point game. Harden draws the double. They kick it out to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. To the middle. The kick out to Hill. Passes it to Howard. Green with the block. In transition, here come the Nets. It's stolen by Milton. Here's Thybulle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thybulle's got his first bucket of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Jordan the pass to Harden. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
It's stolen by Hill. Pass to Thybulle. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And Howard has it in the corner. Back to Thybulle. He kicks it to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jordan. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Oh, Griffin in position.
Can't let Griffin get loose in the screen and roll. That's inviting trouble.
1:30 left to play in the first half. Now Hill still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the inside. Here's Howard. Doesn't go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
When Durant dunks the ball, it's such an effortless lift. He just goes up and throws it down like it's nothing.
Bible on the wing. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Bible's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waste.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Lets it go with a three. That one, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
KD against Scott. Durant down low. Bucket is good. Durant's got 8.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Hill with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The 76ers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Stolen by Harden. And so it's Philadelphia going in. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 10. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phil? And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
They've got Green. He's out there with Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Jeff Green on the wing. 5 on the clock. Dinwiddie kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Here's Jordan. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The 76ers leading by 10. The pass to Green. Pass to Curry. There's the feed to Embiid. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Embiid's got 8 points.
Now, it's never been more important for bigs to be able to stretch the floor, and Embiid has no problem doing so.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Down low, Jordan. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Simmons. Shakes him. And then Simmons slams it in.
The versatility of Simmons astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive as well.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. Johnson, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. Dinwiddie against Simmons. Dinwiddie left side. Green passes to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Harris kicks to Simmons. Back to Harris. And Curry has it in the corner. And it's blocked by Brown, and they'll keep possession. Harris misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside, Green. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Simmons, the bounce pass. And too long on the shot. Nets trail by 14. Pops it up for Jordan. The shot off that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Dinwiddie outside. Brown finds Green. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Here's Harris, and he banks in the layup.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Dinwiddie against Simmons. Dinwiddie passes to Green. Johnson outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Dinwiddie against Simmons. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving against Curry. Irving kicks to Harden. Back to Irving. He dishes it to Harden. And Harden with the stop.
Oh, and Harden is just ferocious with his dunk, just ramming it in the defense's face.
Simmons on the wing. Over Harden, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Howard. George Hill out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Scott in a power forward position. Steps back and fires. That one wide left. Nets trail by 13. Irving with it. He's picked up by Hill. Harden outside. Passes it to Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 76ers shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Outside Hill. Inside, pass to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
And he makes the first but misses the second. The Nets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Harden gets the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Thybulle on the wing, guarded by Harris. Bobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Hill against Harden. On deep. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. But all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
The 76ers leading by 16. On the wing, Hill, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. They got to communicate much better out there.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Durant, the pass to Harden. KD looking around. And stolen by Scott. And there's the pass to Milton. Here's Howard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
That's just an athletic, strong, big man. It's hard to guard Howard, giving out powerful.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill. And here's Harden. On the wing, Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Curry kicks to Simmons. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Another miss by Philadelphia. Nets trail by 18. Outside Durant. Pass to Harden. They could use a bucket. The shot by KD. No good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Here's Simmons. Here's Howard. Outside for Curry. Another miss by Curry.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Right side, Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 20.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned.
way, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward. Dunn passes to Collins. The dish to Capella. Back to Collins. Dunn, wide open, he fires, and it's off from three-point range. Green taking his time here. Right side, Simmons. Left side, Harris. Rebounded by Capella. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. The Hawks working the ball around. Now Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Capella. Clock at 6. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Simmons against Dunn. And it's Simmons penetrating. And the rejection by Collins. A step-back shot here. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Collins wide open. He fires. No good on the 3.
A bit of a rut here early. Just 1 of 4 so far.
It's Curry outside. Kept alive. Embiid drops in the layup for 2.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Done against Simmons. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's tipped. In the corner, it's Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited. But I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
To the paint. Embiid inside. Capella covering. Embiid, no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here now is Thibault. Kicks it to Scott. Beyond the arc. A putback. It's good on the putback.
George Hill using his arms there to keep that possession alive.
Young dishes to Williams. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Latrey off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bounce pass from Hill. Thibault kicks to Milton. Second chance shot. Count that one.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 2. Williams passes to Snell. Gallinari outside. The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster? Look it up. It's fact.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Milton with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks it to Hill. Back to Milton from deep three-point range. No good that time. It's all tied in Philadelphia. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for
being from Africa at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
We've got Matisse Thybulle. Mike's got out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at the 1. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Williams passes to Gallinari. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Howard with the steal. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Lou Williams.
Yeah, the length of George Hill can create some problems for some defenders. Sometimes they're forced to foul him. They did there.
Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that, am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Thibault finds Howard. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
And you'd like him to be a little bit more dependable on these and-one opportunities and see that free throw percentage go up just a bit, but fending off the defense and showing them who the big man is.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Williams. Lays it up off the glass. Williams has got 5.
So good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
Thibault, the pass to Hill. Oh, good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 4. Inside, here's Gallinari. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. He's got 5.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
Bible the bounce pass. Here's Howard. Rebound Atlanta. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Atlanta with it, trailing by 2. Here's Snell, defended by Thybulle. Shoots the 3, and Snell is good for 3. Snell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hilton the pass to Thybulle. Off his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. So for the Hawks. Here's Embiid. To the inside. Curry kicks to Embiid. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. That one's not going to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting, not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile switchable defender.
Simmons passes to Harris, dishes it to Curry, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the Hawks with possession. 11 unanswered points for him. At the elbow, Collins. Passes it to Capella. He dishes it to Hunter. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bogdanovich against Curry. Simmons inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Gotta admire the hard work by Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Simmons, the bounce pass. Curry on the wing. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That evens the score.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Dunn, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They didn't get more than a 1-possession lead in the... And that should...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. Shot clock at 5. And the shot is good.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
76ers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Curry pass it to Harris. Here's Embiid. Over in the corner, Green. At the tip and staying with the play, Harris. And the 76ers lead by 2.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Collins dishes to Dunn. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J. And there's Hunter on the assist from Dunn. Hunter's got it all tied up now for Atlanta. Now here's Simmons. Tight defense on him. It's Curry outside. No good there. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now here's Simmons. He's guarded closely. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Atlanta making some changes. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 5 points so far.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Okongwu. Williams against Hill. Young taking his time here. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And stolen by Howard. And stolen by Williams. They're running. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Williams. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Just 5 to shoot. Okongwu, the pass to Snell. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the 6th men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Here's Young. Finished off the break. Young's got his first 2 points.
Trae Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
Poke loose. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And good that time. And now a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And stolen by Okongwu. And here we go. Hawks running again. Young, good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Snell. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Snell, guarded by Green. The shot by Okongwu, no good. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Simmons.
Oh,
you knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Williams dishes to Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
And slam dunk by Harris.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Williams up on top. Guarded by Simmons. Count it. Now here's Simmons. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Hawks leading by 4. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. There's the pass to Bogdanovich to the middle. Hawks passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. No problems knocking that one down. Collins has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Atlanta shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. And stolen by Simmons. Goes up, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Chris Dunn did not like that.
And anytime he comes up with a steal, Simmons has the speed to turn it into a quick, fast break. And if he can take it all the way himself, he'll do it.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Collins finds Capella. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out.
Well, he's a bit of a tweener defensively, but I like the effort there from Tobias.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Dunn. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Capella kicks to Hunter. Back to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Over Green. They get it again. Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot-blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
That's good from Capella. And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. All free throws good from Capella. The 76ers trail by 4. Green bounce pass. Harris inside, working on Collins. Harris, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
That stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Capella, pulls it up. Embiid, no good. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Young. Collins, but he recovers it.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one drops. And Simmons drops them both.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Young outside. The dish now to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. Harris kicks to Simmons. Pass to Curry. Green against Dunn. Curry wide open. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Collins. Jacks up a 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Here's the 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And the shot goes in.
Tobias there taking the contact, still leaning with it, scores it.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 11 points. .40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The pass to Dunn. Collins with it, guarded by Harris. Collins passes to Dunn. Kicks it out to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. It's Young on the wing. They get it back. Capella finds Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter. That was good D, but Trae Young showing how elite he can be offensively.
Now Simmons. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go. And so the Hawks take the win. This was a... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Irving in at the shooting guard. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Capella. Dunn kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Dunn. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. Dunn misses. And here are the Nets. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
That takes poise, patience, and vision. Great pass by Kevin Durant.
Dunn passes to Collins. Back to Dunn. Nice touch on the shot from close range. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Here is Harden. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Harden kicks to Durant. Over Collins. And KD the bucket on the assist from Harden.
And that's where KD just feasts with this team. When it comes to those spot-ups, he's as good as anyone in the league.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Dunn. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Down low. Here's Capella. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Now Harden. Outside, KD. Back to Harden. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him. To start
Love it, love it.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Dunn passes to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Capella finds Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. 4-point game. Irving passes to Durant. Over Collins. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And right there, KD inside. Pretty stealth for a near 7-footer.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Done outside. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by KD. And that one is good.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. Hunter with it. Harris is there. Kicks it out to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
GA, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Harden has a wide open look. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. So they take the lead. Bogdanovich has got 6. Brooklyn trailing. Here is Harden to stop the run. Missed it, shooting 50% at 3 for 6. Griffin with the steal. And Durant puts up a deep 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Unlimited range. The long arms of KD can get it off from anywhere.
15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Dunn looking over the floor. Collins, a good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
And Harden launches it from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot. Here's Luwawu. Tries from the block. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Young from outside. Good on the triple. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
We saw that coming all the way. Trae Young just doing what he does best.
Dinwiddie against Williams. Dinwiddie up top. Knocked away. Lobs it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And that is why DeAndre is such a high percentage shooter. Wow.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Williams dishes to Young. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Williams finds Young. Now, here's Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three-pointer, no good. He lobs it up, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here is Young. The shot from the low post is good. Young's got 5 now.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Dinwiddie against Williams. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. At the elbow, it's Brown. Over Young. Tries again. And Jordan with the nice inside bucket. Jordan's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
One of the great rebounders in this league. When Jordan does score, this is often how it happens.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Williams dishes to Okongwu. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here now is Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Green kicks to Dinwiddie. Here's Snell. Dinwiddie covering. Snell, the pass to Okongwu. Snell, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
So here's Gallinari after the basket by Brooklyn. Now here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Williams against Dinwiddie. Lobs it up for Jordan.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And a new group in for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Green. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
The essence of the game is deception. And Kyrie, one of the best in the business.
Both free throws good for Irving.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Dunn passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Brooklyn with the rebound. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Lobbed up there for KD.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Dunn. Fires from 18. He doesn't hit that one.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period as it was just a... And that should...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Durant finds Harden. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Irving. Durant's got 11 points.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Count the basket. He's got 8. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. No good from Irving.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
So both teams changing it up here. And there's the pass to Young. Here's Snell. Gallinari outside. Young with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Williams with a clean look. Misses the 3. Nets leading by 4. KD passes to Harden. Back to Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. Let's keep it alive. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Luwawu is checked in for Harris. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. 6 to shoot. Irving against Young from the high post. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
What's nice about this in-between area for Kyrie, compared to going to the rim, he has a little more room to get his shot off.
Young finds Gallinari. It's up a 3. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Luwawu, the pass to Irving. Outside Durant. He dishes it to Harden. Okongwu grabs the board.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Harden with it. He's got 6. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Sinks the triple.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
And they go to the intentional foul, and a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Now, here is Young. He has 7.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Williams dishes to Young. 58 seconds left in the third. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Let's go. The Hawks again can't hit.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Lou Williams.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
36 seconds left in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bogdanovich wide open. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Brooklyn leading by 11. That one misses. Capella kicks to Dunn. Three-pointer on the way. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And Capella with a nice bucket inside.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And so it's Brooklyn. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident shooting the. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Nets getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Griffin. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Collins passes to Capella. Now Hunter. Collins in the post, defended by Griffin. Hunter, no one around him. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Hunter's got his first points in this one. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 11 points. Oh, Griffin in position, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Right side, Irving. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. The 19-foot shot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Lots of room. Collins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harden surveying the D. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Overdone. Harden can't hit.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
The Nets making a switch here. Luwalu's checked in. Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Come on. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Nets leading by 3. Outside for Durant. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Nice step back to get it off.
Wow, that's Durant. Can hurt you off the dribble, off the catch, in transition, and all under duress.
And here's Young. Over Irving. Young, good.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Down against Harden. Left side, Irving. It's Durant on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. Clock is at 3. Here's Irving. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists in the game.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
Young with no one around. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Harden against Dunn. Now here's Harden. Guarded closer. Irving dishes to KD. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. And no good that time.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now, here is Harden. 44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Luwawu from downtown. Rebound by the Hawks.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points. Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young, consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the Nets miss again. And he commits the intentional foul. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Young with the ball. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. It'll be the Nets off the tip. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Brown in at the 2.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Done outside. He kicks it to Capella. Nice move. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Hawks trail by 3. In the corner, it's Hunter. Up again, and Collins is right there.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Harden, no stopping him there. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
Irving looking for an opening. Kicks to Harden. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. That gives them the lead.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Harden against Dunn. Deep. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Young drives in. Kicks it out to Collins. Takes the 3. It's money from deep.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Harden outside. Pass to Durant. Harris outside. No good again that time. Young against Harden. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Harden for 3. He can't get it to go.
Wonderful effort by Blake just to get out to be able to...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.